So you start working on your personal growth, you uncover your limiting beliefs, you start dedicating yourself to your goals or dream life, and then you hit adversity, and eventually you find yourself right back where you started. Why is that? Well, today we're going to talk about the next phase in the alchemical journey. This is your invitation to become the alchemist of your life. You decode your heaven on earth and go through the alchemical process. The alchemist is a master of himself so that he can master life. People thought alchemists were turning lead into gold, but they're really crystallizing their soul into form. Alchemize your golden potential. Welcome to the Golden Life. Welcome to the Golden Life. My name is David Gilbert, and I'm here to help you become the alchemist of your life. Because when you can uncover the process of transmutation and apply it within yourself, well, that's when you can create a life overflowing with inner and outer gold. This is the third part of a 4-part series on the alchemical journey. I highly recommend starting at the beginning if you haven't, because today we're going to talk about what happens when you start to uncover your limiting beliefs and you recommit to making a change. You're even writing your affirmations, you're even saying them out loud, you're even setting those goals knowing that you'll get there, and you start pushing forward. But then what happens? Life happens with unexpected setbacks, with people that you thought would support you in this new push towards your dreams, and you just feel the overwhelm of the external circumstances you find yourself in, and that it's just impossible to move forward. And that's when you start to think, maybe it's just my situation. Maybe it's because I don't have this or I don't have that. And I can't change because of what's happening around me. But is that absolutely true? You might be like, yes, David, it is absolutely true. No, it's not. It's not your circumstances holding you back. It's the story you've been telling yourself about it. So today we'll uncover how to stop blaming your external blockers and take your power back. Take your power to create real lasting change in your life. Because what happens? What happens when you start telling yourself, it's because of my situation I can't change? Or maybe you just start blaming either your circumstances, whether that's now or your past or the people around us. Right? This is where so many of us get stuck. If we already didn't get stuck in the step before that, of not even acknowledging that we have unconscious or subconscious beliefs holding us back. And what are we doing? We're letting fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of not being enough dictate our lives. We let external opinions shape who we are. And then we fall back into these old patterns because it feels safer than facing the unknown. But here's the thing. You can make a powerful shift to avoid this trap, and it will change everything. I've been there myself. I know there was a time I had big dreams for my life, and it just felt like every step forward, I was still hitting a wall, no matter how hard I tried and no matter how hard I committed myself. And I'd start a goal with determination and excitement, and then like, how can I step into conviction to really create it this time? And then only to get knocked back by the eventual setbacks, those unexpected challenges, and then those doubts, whether it's yourself or from others, and even that voice in your head saying, what if I fail, or what if I'm not capable? And it is frustrating as hell. You can feel like you're doing everything right, but the progress feels so slow or impossible. And if you're not careful, you'll start really selling yourself a story, right? Maybe this just isn't meant for me. Or if you really know, like deep down, this is a heart's desire. This isn't just something you want in your mind, like it's deeper than that. It's something in the bottom of your heart. You're like a yes, a full body yes. But you start letting that story play. I know I did. And I blamed my circumstances, my lack of resources in certain areas. And then I would even look out to other people as that was the reason why I wasn't where I wanted to be. because it's a lot easier to think that way than actually face the hard truth. But if you commit yourself to this journey, there will come a point where something will shift. And this is the moment I made a vow to step into my potential. And what happens when you do that? Well, you're going to have the same realization. You're going to be like, oh crap, I have been playing the victim of my life instead of stepping into my power as a co-creator. Because what are we really talking about? We're talking about adversity, right? Once you commit to overcoming your limiting beliefs and then you start creating in the external world and you're facing external reality, it's so easy to blame those circumstances instead of acknowledging that adversity is there to shape you. That adversity is help you refine you, help you dissolve the dross of your being, to help you step into a higher version of yourself. But as long as you think your circumstances are to blame, you're going to stay stuck. Because here's the thing, you are not a victim of life. You are a powerful co-creator. And the moment you realize that, the moment you really let that settle in, instead of just like the prefrontal cortex, the conscious mind, and really start to let it settle into your body, you're going to realize that everything, your challenges, your fears, even your setbacks, is happening for you and not to you. And by choosing to go through the adversity, you are reclaiming your power, as well as expanding your power. So it's not about controlling what happens to you, because do you really get to control what happens in the external world? No. So it's all about owning how you respond to it. Can you stay centered in the truth of who you are amongst the chaos of external reality? And this is the key to alchemy, to turning the lead of your circumstance into the gold of your growth. So here's the golden nugget for today. When you take radical ownership of every area of your life, you begin to see the truth. There is nothing external blocking you. The only thing standing in the way is this story you keep re-choosing to believe about yourself. And let's acknowledge the truth. Yes, life will throw challenges at you. Yes, fear and doubt will creep in. I still have my moments. It's part of being human. But those are just thoughts. And thoughts can be changed. We can be the knight, the protector of our inner kingdom. So the invitation right now, really let yourself go there. I'm going to ask you some questions. Really take note of the insights that come up right now. So I want you to ask yourself, number one, where in my life am I blaming my circumstances? And this is so much lead just waiting to be turned into gold. It's actually really exciting. Instead of guilt or shame of, oh my gosh, I can't believe I was blaming all these other things and playing victim to my life. It's no, we get to turn this lead into gold. Let's go. And then number two, what external excuses am I using to justify staying stuck? And another way, we call this a chronic complaint. And it's the same thing. It's going to show you a deeper pattern of yourself. And that is the gold that's going to help you finish transmuting your lead into gold. So once again, no guilt or shame. And I'll ask it again. What external excuses am I using to justify staying stuck? And just remove the filter of guilt and shame. This is the process of self-discovery. And then number three, what would happen if I took full ownership of my situation right now? And I know if you let yourself go there right now and feel that in your body, you're going to feel this surge of power rise. Maybe it's a little bit of heat. Maybe it's just a little bit of expansion. But when you take ownership, you don't just change your mindset. You change your reality. You stop waiting for your life to happen and start creating it on your own terms. You start becoming the hero of your story. And this is what it means to become the alchemist of your life. Your challenge for today. Once again, I want you to identify one area of life where you've been playing victim. and just be completely honest with yourself. No guilt, no shame, but what story have you been telling yourself that's keeping you stuck? And then once you named it, ask yourself, what's one small step I can take to reclaim my power in this situation? And then, as every hero must do, go take that step. And this is really how you become the hero of your own life. And this is the process. You have to be able to take this leap to even start to embark on the alchemical journey. So when it comes to the alchemical journey, the ultimate quest for inner gold, this is the new book that I wrote that is out now. And this is how when you get to the stage where you ask, how do you discover your inner gold? How do you break free from your unconscious patterns? How do you live powerfully as the creator of your life? Well, you begin the alchemical journey. Because the alchemical journey is a step-by-step guide to discovering the gold within, to transmute your limiting beliefs from fear into love, and truly start becoming the hero capable of writing your own story and living it. And not only that, you will learn how to transmute challenges into growth, struggling into peace, and reconnect with your authentic essence. And when you do that, you'll uncover your authentic purpose in this lifetime. So it's a short but powerful book that's going to reconnect you to adventure, to magic, and the ultimate game of becoming. It showcases how making a bold commitment will throw you into the unknown. But when a hero does that, they only do it to discover a guide that will help them along the way, and then realize the treasure you find on this alchemical journey is more valuable than anything else you could find externally. And it's going to help you see the universe of possibility and step into your power to become the alchemist of your life. So check the show notes below to purchase your own copy, or if you're still on the fence about embarking on your alchemical journey, well, join us for the last part in this 4-part series where I'm going to read the first 3 chapters to see if this is the journey for you. So stay golden, and I'll see you in the last part of the alchemical journey.